NBC7's Nightly Check-In is sponsored by Bill Howe Plumbing, Heating and Air, Flood and Restoration.
We know how.
An unsettling find inside a Fiesta Island fire pit. Possible human remains. Certainly a troubling discovery police are now looking into. Thanks for joining us for the Nightly Check-In. I'm Mark Mullen.
An image of those remains were sent to a forensic anthropologist who also believed they were possibly human in nature.
Lieutenant Matt Dobbs says the man who made the discovery was picking up trash on the east side of the island this morning. Dobbs says officers cleared other people out of the area in case tire tracks become important to the investigation. The Metro Arson Strike Team will be helping out the homicide unit. Ultimately, the medical examiner is determining whether the remains are in fact human. In the meantime, Fiesta Island regulars like Jake Pierce say they will be looking over their shoulders a bit more than usual.
That's crazy and even more scary. You got to watch out and be more careful around here, I guess.
Police said they get calls all the time about remains, and most of the time they turn out to be animals, but human remains are very uncommon in settings like this. So if these are confirmed, it would be very rare. Since the beginning of the pandemic, a lot of businesses, as you know, have been stuck in limbo how to operate during the COVID-19 era. One of those is a Mediterranean restaurant, Mabel's Gone Fishing, located in North Park. It was supposed to open up in spring. It has yet to do so. Co-owner Chelsea Coleman says if they can't open soon, she doesn't know what's going to happen.
The debt that we took on to finance this project is not going to be paid off as soon as we thought it would be. So the long-term effects, I don't really know what they're going to be.
At this time, restaurants continue to operate at 25% capacity and also offer outdoor and to-go dining. The number of first-time claims for unemployment nationwide fell to 751,000. That is the lowest number since March, but still well above the pre-pandemic levels, while the number of new jobless claims has fallen from its peak in the spring. Weekly totals have remained at historically high levels as small businesses and large corporations cut staff amid the pandemic. There are 3 more positive COVID cases at schools in Vista Unified. The new cases come on the same day Mission Vista High transitioned back to full online learning. Hundreds of students and teachers in the district have been quarantined. We spoke to one teacher who wants to go back to in-person learning and believes the district should honor the choice of families who want to be in the classroom.
With some very minor changes, that we should be able to make sure that it's safe for teachers, safe for students, and keep everybody who wants to be in Classic open.
The 3 new positive cases in Vista have been reported at Madison Middle School, Hanalei Elementary, and at Alta Vista High. In total, more than 400 students and at least 17 teachers from 7 schools in Vista have been quarantined since October the 20th. A woodshop teacher in Escondido who had a tough time with technology and distance learning is now thriving in his virtual classroom.
You need to cut them into 12-inch pieces.
We featured woodshop teacher Morgan Lundy at Classical Academy High School months ago when he was struggling with distance learning. But over the summer, he says he figured out the whole technology thing and even created his own YouTube channel for his students. It's appropriately named Lundy's Life Lessons, and it has helped him connect with all of his students, he says, on a deeper level.
How change and challenge can actually end up a positive thing.
It's like when you sand
Yep,
wood,
that's true. Mr. Lundy says he can't wait for the day, though, when they can all be back in the wood shop together. Very cool. The warm-up is starting. How long is this going to last? Here's Dagmar with your first alert forecast and to look ahead to your weekend.
Your Friday will turn out to be very dry. Again, there's not much of a shift there. A little bit of a shift in the temperature. So we're starting a warm up now. It's not much, it's slow, it's gradual. 1 to 2 degrees every day. Everybody's still under fairly dry conditions as well as warm conditions. So that leaves the coast now in the mid to the upper 70s. The inland valley back into the low in the mid 80s. Mountains, you're at around 70, give or take a degree or 2. It's beautiful. And the deserts, you're right now at that upper 80 mark. Everybody continues to warm up as we head to the latter half of the weekend. So your Friday and Saturday actually pretty perfect, but please keep in mind, still dry, elevated fire weather conditions still remain.
NBC7's Nightly Check-In is sponsored by Bill Howe Plumbing, Heating and Air, Flood and Restoration.
Call 1-800-BILL-HOWE. Bill Howe. We know how.
Bill Howe is a family-run company that is as diverse as their services, promotes employees from within, and gives back generously to the San Diego community.
I am Bill Howe.
I am Bill Howe.
We are Bill Howe.
We are Bill Howe.
Because we know how.
So the pandemic is forcing a lot of people to get creative to ensure a safe Halloween this year, and that includes one car wash in Northern California. Talk about a jump scare and a wash. The Extreme Express car wash in San Jose has turned into a tunnel of terror. Car wash employees dressed as clowns, Freddy Krueger, and other scary characters do their best to scare customers. Why would you roll out down the window? The actual car wash itself includes lots of lights and slow dripping red soap. All the scares, though, are for a good cause. A share of the proceeds are going to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Okay, so before we sign off, baseball may be over, but there's still plenty to discuss, especially have a really good season like this. On Fire podcast team just dropped a new episode today. Get it wherever you listen to your podcasts. Going to do it for us. I'm Mark Mullen. Be safe. That's our nightly check-in. Have a good night.